In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to rename a webhook in Make, so you can keep your scenarios organized and easy to manage. If you find this helpful, be sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. First, you'll need to log into Make. Open your browser, head over to the Make website, and sign into your account. Once you're in, you'll land on your main workspace dashboard. From there, click on Scenarios in the left navigation menu. This will bring up a list of all your active scenarios, so take a moment to locate the one that contains the webhook you want to rename. Click on the scenario name and wait for the scenario builder to fully load. This is where all the visual editing happens. Once the builder is open, find the webhooks module on the canvas. In most workflows, this module is positioned as the very first one, since it usually receives the incoming data. Click on that webhook module to open its settings panel. Inside the module settings, look for the webhook field. This is where the current name of your webhook is displayed. Next to that name, you'll see a drop-down arrow or a small management icon. Click on it to open the list of all available webhooks associated with that module. From that list, locate the webhook you intend to rename. You should see an edit option or a pencil icon next to it. Click that to open the editing interface. Here, you can replace the existing name with something more descriptive and useful. For example, you might name it Website Leads Webhook, or Customer Orders Webhook, or something like Contact Form Submission Webhook. The key is to keep the name clear and descriptive of its purpose, because this will make future management and troubleshooting so much easier for you down the line. After you've typed in your new name, click Save to apply the change. Then, go back to the webhook settings to confirm that your updated name now appears in the webhook field. It's also a good idea to double-check that the webhook is still connected to the correct scenario. Renaming does not affect functionality at all. And importantly, verify that the webhook URL itself remains unchanged, because renaming only changes the display label, not the actual endpoint. Finally, click OK to close the module settings, and then click Save in the Scenario Builder to lock in your changes. To make sure everything is still working properly, hit Run once and send a test request from whatever application is connected. Check that the data still flows through correctly. If your team keeps documentation of integrations, now is a great time to update that with the new webhook name. And going forward, consider adopting consistent naming conventions, like forms, contact requests, or store new orders to keep everything neatly organized. You've now successfully renamed a webhook in Make, keeping your workflow clean and your team on the same page. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.